From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
Meats and Grocery is much more than a grocery store. We carry a full line of quality meats, local and organic vegetables, and a large variety of fish, Green Mountain Smart Control pellet grills, and a full deli case of sandwiches and side dishes.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. We're going to continue with that cool and unsettled weather pattern. And as we go through the rest of the afternoon, we're going to be looking at scattered showers, maybe even a few thunderstorms in there as well. And overall, that'll continue through the afternoon and this evening. Most of us will be dry, though, by tomorrow, with a warming trend the rest of the week. Temperatures in the 90s as early as tomorrow for some in the valley, but should be kind of getting closer to the end of the week and this weekend. First day of fall, by the way, is Sunday. It's not going to feel like fall, though. You'll see that here in just a bit. Take a look at your neighborhood forecast at a glance here for today. Showers, possible thunderstorms. The North Coast, though, let's say Del Norte, Northern Humboldt, you're dry. But as you head to central and southern Humboldt, you will be looking at the potential for some showers. And as I mentioned, maybe even a chance for a few thunderstorms in there. Otherwise, everyone else seeing that chance. And by the way, northern Modoc and northern Siskiyou County, most likely looking at dry conditions today as well. We'll take a look at that here in Futurecast in just a second. But the winds overall, not that big of a factor or a concern. Maybe a little gusty at times along the coast, a little breezy at times too, as we typically see here for the valley as well. But looking at the humidity too, it looks like it is going to dry out a little bit more. We've been looking at more humidity over the last few days. Why? Because we've got these storm systems moving through. So as we take you through this afternoon, we're still in that 20 to 30% range here. But we go into Thursday, when the storm begins to move out, we're back down into the teens for that relative humidity, and that will be the case again on Friday. Now, one of the reasons why, of course, a couple of reasons why the humidity is dropping is because the storm's moving out. But number two, the temperatures are going to be on the increase. So we may see just slightly more elevated fire weather risk, but no major concerns. But we still can't let our guard down. This is the area of low pressure that's responsible for the unsettled weather that we're seeing again for today. Best chances for thunderstorms are in the areas in green here for today, but keep in mind, most of the thunderstorms, I think, will be off to the east here. Chances for thunderstorms in the valley and even west are going to be slimmer. Still a chance for some activity here down to the south and east here as we go into tomorrow as well. So let's show you that here on Futurecast. Here we are at noon. You see how it's dry for almost everyone? We're just beginning to see some of that flow around that area of low pressure bring in some of those showers here. Now, I've included the upper level winds to show you the direction any showers or thunderstorms will be moving. Also, this is the footprint of the park fire, indicating that should we see any strong thunderstorms over that area, that could mean the potential for mudslides and debris flow. So let's get you through the afternoon, 3 o'clock today. This might be overdoing it on the overall intensity, but we could see some lightning strikes and not to mention some showers. There's also the potential mudslides and debris flows over the park fire should we see that heavier rainfall develop over the park fire footprint there. But there you can see some of that just beginning to make its way into the valley. So I do think some of that kind of roll off the mountains later this afternoon and evening for the valley. Overall, though, not a lot of rain. Most likely no thunderstorms in the valley either, but we can't rule it out. It's certainly something worth watching. Still some activity near Bernie and, of course, out towards Lassen Park. But look at this. Or excuse me, Lassen County. But look at this. We're seeing dry conditions for northern Modoc, northern Siskiyou, Del Norte, and northern Humboldt. But as you head southern Humboldt, of course, we're seeing that chance for showers. But as the area of low pressure shifts to the south, it brings that rain and thunderstorm activity along with it. So by tonight, most of it's down to the south and east, and the rest of us are dry and dry through the rest of the week, this weekend, and even next week. But look at this, as we go into Thursday afternoon, still some flow around that low, producing a few showers, maybe a few thunderstorms here through Thursday afternoon, and this could include parts of the valley around Chico, Willows, and Oroville, otherwise Lassen, Plumas, and to the south of that. Eastern Shasta, eastern Tehama, and eastern Butte County could also see a chance for showers and maybe a straight thunderstorm tomorrow afternoon as well. But then, finally, by Friday, it is all pretty much out of here, and we're looking at drier conditions here. All right, so let's take a look at the forecast rain totals. I don't agree with this 100%. I do think we could see a little bit of measurable rainfall for the valley, but again, most of it, as you can see here, is going to be off to the east of the valley. So the cooler air, that's the area of low pressure. That's what's moving in, but then that will begin to move on out as we go to the end of the week and this weekend. Meanwhile, high pressure over the eastern Pacific. Just kind of builds, it kind of holds steady there through the weekend. That keeps our temperatures warmer, at least in the low to maybe some mid-90s for the valley by the weekend. That then builds over us even more by early next week. Monday, Tuesday, we're talking mid to even upper 90s for parts of the valley. But this cooler air rides over that ridge, suppresses that heat, and temperatures start to drop again going towards the middle and latter part of next week, but still most likely right around or just above normal for this time of the year. Now let's take a look at your temperatures out there for today. Temperatures around the upper 70s to about 80, so just a tad warmer. Let me take you back to that. I got a little button happy here. So there you can see temperatures again, upper 70s to around 80 for the valley. Just a tad warmer than it has been. Best chances for thunderstorms will be all right here. You'll notice I've got a few. There might be a stray thunderstorm for Trinity County, but I think mainly just a form of some stray showers off and on through the day. And then temperatures in the low to mid 60s along the coast. Let's take a look at your 7-day outlook now for the valley. It's dry, it's warmer, up to 90 as early as tomorrow for Redding. Otherwise, for the rest of the valley, mid to upper 80s. And then as we approach the weekend, we're talking about temperatures in the mid 90s for those daytime highs. For the coast, you're dry through most of the day today, especially Del Norte, northern Humboldt, and then it's dry through the next 7 days. Inland, same story there. Central, southern Humboldt County, chance for showers inland there. Otherwise, it is dry for the rest of the week and maybe a chance for a shower or a straight thunderstorm for today in Trinity County. For Mount Shasta, slight chance. Northern Siskiyou County, dry. Northern Humboldt County, dry. But we do have a chance for today and tomorrow in Susanville, but it's drying out, warming up as we go into the weekend and early next week.